Okay, so today I'm going to be opening up my fig trees for the season. You can see I have two different types of fig trees here. Two different varieties. Those are brown turkey, and this is a green, white fig or a green fig. And to be honest with you, I don't know the variety of this one. That one is definitely a brown turkey back there. This is an early fig, and that's a very late fig. I also have another fig tree that's very similar to this one, which is not a white fig, it's a brown fig, but it's an early bloomer. And I have that planted in a container, which I keep in the garage during the winter. And I'll be bringing that out today as well, putting it in the sun, because I think we're past the point of freeze and frosts out here, up in New England here. It's really, really late this year. We're basically at the end of April, and this morning was 36 degrees, so it's really cold. It got cold in October of last year, and it's been cold since. We've had a really bad winter this year. Very cold, a lot of snow. Not good. So hopefully it turns for the better here soon. But today I'm going to show you how I open these up, and basically show you, by showing you how I open them up, you should probably see how I close them. But when it comes to that time of the year, I close these on the long weekend of Thanksgiving. That's when I usually close them up for the winter, when I winterize them, if you want to call it that. Weekend of Thanksgiving is perfect for around here. And usually the 15th of April I open them back up. This year we're a little bit late, just because the weather's been really bad, really cold. Just can't shake this cold. I mean, like I said, it got cold in October, and it's still cold. It's practically May. All right, so here we go. All right. So as you can see, this is how I do it. This is just wire fencing, leftover wire fencing from when I fenced deer fencing, when I put the deer fencing up around the property to keep the deer out from destroying my plant. Just some leftover pieces, basically just wrap it around. I use T-posts. You see the T-post right there. I just drive 3 T-posts in a triangular shape and wrap the deer fencing or the wire fencing around. And then I just pick up leaves. When I'm cleaning up the yard in the fall, I just save a bunch of leaves, put them in the sun so they can dry up. And I just fill up the whole thing with leaves, make a round circle with the fence, and just put leaves in there. Leaves are a very good insulator. And hopefully, you know, we had a real bad winter, but hopefully it was insulated well enough that we didn't freeze the fig, because if the fig, you know, the main branches of the fig freeze, then it's dead down to the root basically. You could probably still survive. It'll probably still survive, but you won't get any fruit for 2 years. So that's why we have to protect it in the winter. If you don't protect it, it'll die back to the ground and just regrow from the ground every year, and you won't get any fruit that way. You have to let the main trunk of the plant stand and insulate it against a real cold weather. I mean, figs can take some cold, but you know, below 20 degrees, 10, 20 degrees, you're gonna start to see some damage. So by insulating it with the leaves here and wrapping it with the tarp and keeping it dry. Obviously, if the leaves get wet, they're no longer insulated. They no longer have the ability to insulate. They have to be nice and dry. So yeah, let's see what happens. Keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully she's still alive inside there. That's probably not a bad idea when you're working with this wire fence. Use safety goggles. I should have some on. So you could get poked in the eye. Could get poked in the eyeballs with the ends of the fence here. And they're probably not gonna like the feeling. Take this down. I'm going to back the tractor in over here on the other side of this wall with my trailer and see if I can get most of that in the trailer so I can move it out of here. Or what I may actually do is use the tarp that I just took off, lay it down on the grass down below there. Just put everything on the grass. It's kind of windy for that today. When on a calm day, that's definitely the best way to get rid of leaves. Just lay a tarp out, throw them on the top of the tarp, and just pull the tarp to wherever it is that you want to unload the leaves. I just usually unload them into the woods. If you don't have woods, then I guess you'd probably have to put them in bags. Yeah, well, let's see how she did. So here's the T-post. Okay. Yeah, I used 8-foot T-posts. Get them at Tractor Supply. They're relatively inexpensive. They work well for me. Cut it about 6 feet high. Sometimes you have to get a stake. I drive a stake in the ground on an angle like that. And then I tie it off because sometimes well, not sometimes, all the time, the plant tends to always head towards a southerly direction. So most plants will bend towards the south because we're in the northern hemisphere. So the sun is always south of us. So that's where the plant's trying to bend, try to pick up the sunlight. So it was bent to the right. If you're looking at it this way, so that's why it's got that stick there. That was just so I could force it to kind of stay straight up. So I'm going to remove all these ties here and open up the fig. But it looks like she looks pretty good. I don't think anything died here. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see if she's okay. As you can see, it's green. You see, I scratched the tip. It's green. That means the plant is alive all the way up to that point, which is the top. So this fig tree made it. We should start seeing some new growth. Actually, you can kind of see some already. Kind of see some already. She should start coming in relatively quick now. Like, I'll go through the whole tree now. I'll see if there's any branches that I think are dead, and I'll cut them out. It's not a bad idea to let it sit for a few days, maybe a week, maybe next week. Go through any branches that look like they didn't make it. Some of them might not make it. Some of them might not have made it, I should say. Those I'll cut out, but for now I'll leave it. Gonna get some sun on it. Gonna warm itself up. It's like 50 degrees today. It's not that warm, but gonna warm herself up. I'm just gonna get the rest of those leaves on the bottom there out. Clean that up, and then I'm moving on to the brown turkey fig. It's hidden behind curtain number 1. Then I'll show you what both of them look like at the end. Okay, we're all set. Both of them look like they made it through the winter, no problem. Got some mold growing on this one here. A bit of mold, moisture, but that should dry up. But this is the brown turkey fig here. You can see I've been cutting this thing back heavy because you can see this is a real old fig tree. I don't know, this has got to be at least 15, maybe 20 years old, this tree. It was grown from a cutting. Actually, both of these figs were grown from cuttings. This one here, can't remember who gave me this one, but this one was a gift, some cuttings. I started them in the winter, in the fall, I should say. Then I planted them. I planted 2 or 3, and one of them made it, obviously. But this is early old, so when I get real big, when the trunk gets really, really big, I cut it. because it makes it impossible to cover it, to tie it up and cover it. Like you see, I tie up the figs because this obviously is way wider than this when it's growing. I tie them up like a pencil so I can wrap them up. This is the green or the white fig. They're both in good shape. So now I just got to drag my other one out of my third fig out of the garage. Just bring it outside, and we'll be good. Should have a lot of figs this year, hopefully. Let these guys out for a little while there. Let me see if there's any eggs. See if there's any eggs in here. No eggs here. I'll let these guys out here. I'm getting excited already here. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.